Hi everybody, welcome back to Reef Mechanic. Today we're going to cover ATO systems. I have 3 of them that I use for my frag tanks and also my 13.5 Evo. We're going to go over what is great about them and what to kind of look out for, what you kind of want, what you kind of don't want. I have a JBJ auto water top off here. It's got built-in sensors, self-leveling controller. I also have here a Coral Box ATO smart controller, and I have a Tunes one that's upstairs. Let's take a look at how the JBJ is kind of set up. It has a actual pretty big pump, which is nice. It means it'll last a little bit longer. The only thing I do not like about them is I have maybe a wrong setup, or the setup that I have, it's got a float that rides on a rail, and it makes it kind of hard to adjust to a good height. Now this is fine for your reservoir bucket, but what it really makes it hard for is placing your top sensor, because then it makes it hard to adjust your level properly. Okay, and it also comes with a massive line, so that when this thing goes on, it kicks out. I would probably recommend the JBJ here for a larger tank setup compared to like a frag tank or a nano. The nice thing about it is that it does have sensors, you know, your pump and all that stuff, but sometimes less is also better. Doesn't have to be too fancy, right? The Coral Box is the exact same thing, only a little bit different. It comes with a very small little pump. Probably not going to last quite as long, but it is damn good. I love this little thing. The sensor, however, on this one, when it does go off, if it reads a low flow, or the water's coming down low, or your sensor is moved up top, it will actually beep and sound. The JBJ will not do that. It will just light up, and it'll light up either the pump or sensor or whatever is not functioning, or got air in it, or it's too low on water, but it does not sound. This one will sound. However, the one thing that I do not like about it is it actually has a suction cup that you put on as hard as you damn well can so that it doesn't fall off. That is the main problem with it, is that I've had it fall off a few times, and it hasn't dumped into my system, but it has fallen off, and for that reason, like, you know, my system's not being refilled. Another thing to remember about your ATOs is that if you have your lines above the water line, you're fine. But if you have it really close, you'll actually create a suction right back into the line, which will actually take your salt water and fill up your reservoir, flooding out. The Tunes one, however, what I really do like about it is instead of having a suction cup or a hard to adjust rail, I'll take this out, you can kind of see it here. Kind of looks, you know, kind of hard to adjust. The Tunes actually has a massive magnet on it. So when you place it, it is stuck. It is good. It's just like your wave makers and stuff. It's stuck in place, and it won't ever move. So you have a way more better level there. And it's not as hardcore as these. Like, it doesn't have this, you know, it's just a straight little box. It's simple, and I like that. To keep it simple, and it's just way easier to use, right? So if you guys ever thinking about getting an ATO, I would recommend the Tunes for nanos. An unbelievable, great little system there. Even this Coral Box. This is actually a really decent one. Like I said, it does sound when you do get into low levels, or if pump's not working or anything like that, it'll sound. And this JBJ is a little aggressive. It's I would say it definitely made for a bigger system. It does do the job very well, but I think that having sensors and controllers for ATOs, it's a little bit too much. You know, Tunes does it right to keep it simple, and that's my rating on ATOs. Thank you everybody for watching.